and welcome to my channel. This is my very first video, so we shall have this as an introduction video. Well, as you can see from the title of my channel, I'm an angry man who has a bike, basically. I have a couple of bikes, and I thought I would combine two of my passions and see if I could make a little YouTube channel. Might work, might not do, let's see. But anyway, obviously my two passions, the first one being motorbikes, and the second one being not so much angry, more grumpy and always complaining about something or other. But I hope that now and again the channel can highlight something good or happy, or well, which I think's happy anyway. Do you remember, well, if you are of my age, you might remember that FIFA, you know, this game FC 25, which it is now, and FIFA 23 and 19 and so on, which has got all the kids at home on their Xboxes and the PlayStations. Do you remember when we used to play it as kids in the 70s and the early 80s, or even the late 80s? Yeah, our version of FIFA used to be a football on a street corner or up against the wall, or if you lived near a sports field, it'd be on a football pitch. And influencers an influencer today was, in the past, your favourite football star, your favourite rugby player. It could have been your favourite movie star or TV star, or obviously in your eyes your pop icon. And in them days I had a couple of pop icons. One was Howard Jones, and the other one was Mandel Ballet. And yeah, they were my icons over the last 5 years or so, since COVID anyway. We seem to have gone from normality, you know, normal life, to just complete insanity. You know, we had COVID, where they said it wasn't from a Chinese lab, but now they're saying it was from a Chinese lab. They told you to stay in but go out, but not to meet in groups, but you could go to a coffee shop and eat in and you'd get a bit of discount. You know, where you had to wear masks unless you didn't have to wear masks. It was absolutely bonkers. You can't have Christmas, you can't have parties, but yet the government had parties, where the opposition had meetings and classed it as work. You know, it was absolute insanity. The war in Ukraine, where everybody knew there was over 100,000 troops massed on the Russia-Ukraine border and the Belarus border, but yet no, they're not going to attack. You know, it's just exercises. And what did they do? They attacked. Kyiv was meant to be liberated, as the Russians say, in less than a couple of weeks, I think it was reported. And then you've got the transgender row. When I was a kid, if you dressed up as a woman and you was a man and you had a little Savoy, then you was called a transvestite, and that was it. People were transvestite. Some people took the mickey out of it, other people just didn't. You know, it was just life, wasn't it? Now, if you dress as a woman, you are transgender, and really you are a woman. Even though you've got your Savoy, you are a woman. And if a straight heterosexual man doesn't want to date a man claiming to be a woman, then that straight man is not gay, is transphobic. And men dressed as women, pretending to be women, are winning Woman of the Year and Sportswoman of the Year, Actress of the Year, or whatever the case may be. I don't know, this is just gone insane. It's absolutely insane. And then that brings me on to politics. We've had 14 years of Tory rule, and I'll admit I predominantly am a Tory voter. However, there is occasions where I haven't voted Tories because I just disagree, or I just don't get it. You had Boris Johnson, who, you know, I'm sure a very, very intelligent man, but just an absolute buffoon. Then you've got Jeremy Corbyn, who, in my opinion, should never have been a Labour leader. And now Keir Starmer, who now is in government, who flip-flops from one stance to another, depending on what the ratings say. If something's popular, it's his policy. If it then changes, it's not his policy. And he wasn't going to tax the working person, but he then inadvertently has, because it's going to affect every working person, is the tax increases on employers, and he absolutely screwed over the pensioners, didn't he, and the WASPy women. Do I think the WASPy women should have been given the money that they had, or that was promised? No, not necessarily, I don't. But he said that there should have been. He was photographed with them and then basically chucked them under a bus. The old age pensioners. He's stopped this winter fuel allowance for them, and I think this winter has proved that it can be bloody cold, and it don't matter to him because all his food, all his heating is all paid for, as is every MP's, and in my opinion it's a bloody disgrace. So now also we've got Donald Trump. It's actually Inauguration Day. Today Donald Trump is going to be the 45th and 47th President of the United States of America. You know, I've got multiple views on politics and influencing and celebrities and so on and so forth, and I think that that's what I want my channel to be about. I hope it's successful. I get a few subscribers and people will have a bit of a debate with me and tell me what an idiot I am, or maybe even tell me that they agree with me. Who knows? It'd be nice to find out. But anyway, that's what the channel's about. If you get into it and you like it, please subscribe to it. If you don't, then don't. It's nothing. If you don't try something, you don't gain anything, do you? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I think that's the phrase I was looking for. See, my old age does get to me, doesn't it? And every time I do a video, I'm going to be doing it either on this beautiful 2024 Honda CBR 650R. It's in the matte black. I've had the sports pack fitted to it. I've had a full Arrow exhaust system put on it to make it sound a bit nicer. A few other bits and bobs I've had put on it. I've only had it literally, that was bright, wasn't it? I've only had it literally not even 3 months, got a couple of 100 miles on it, so my hope is that I'll do it on this. And I've also got a rather nice BMW adventure bike, the DSA 1250, and I could do it on that. I do have a couple of other bikes, but they're locked up in the garage and they won't be used. So yeah, that's what the video's about. I hope you at least watch a couple of videos. If not, never mind. And until the next video, bye.